No, Ed, anything?
Uh, well, I basically said already what I said. If you're doing it as a job, there's a difference. But I mean, like, if you're stealing people's videos, like, there's a couple YouTubers that just take trailers and upload them on their channel, and they get paid a lot of money because they do
Yeah,
the CPU per thousand videos or something like that.
yeah,
Or not
IGN,
videos,
IGN.
views. And so they get paid a lot of money to steal somebody's video, and they did nothing for it.
To be fair,
So
IGN do that a lot.
yeah,
that's basically what I feel about that.
yeah. I mean, and I know I talked about how I feel that that's shady to me, but also it seems like these big YouTubers, they seem so, what's the word I'm looking for? Tantalizing, out of reach, you know? They seem so far away. They almost don't seem like people,
Yeah.
unless you actually talk to them. But and then how they always get involved in drama as well. It's like, come on, us small YouTubers. It's like, come on. It's just upload your video, do your things, don't do anything too shady. But how a lot of these top YouTubers, and oh, there's another case as well that I didn't mention, but how they always seem, their channels always seem to be involved in drama. Maybe some of them are criticized because they're always looking for fame, and I admit some of them are always looking for fame. But it's like, come on, you're people, you know. Just stop with this whole nonsense of wanting to get famous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It's just celebrity culture, I think. It's just causing issues.
Celebrity culture, exactly. Like how you all know Kim Kardashian is pregnant now, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how everybody's freaking out, and pretty much that's gonna be their what is it? I don't know the proper Urban Dictionary term for it, but that baby is gonna make them even more rich.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, but and that sort of culture spills into the YouTube culture as well. So
Yeah, that's one thing I really can't stand about celebrity culture. I don't know if you have them over in the US. I would think you do. All these sort of girly or celebrity magazines, if you will, OK, and
yep,
all these other weird ones, that Hello magazine, all these really stupid ones on the front cover. It says, oh, so and so is pregnant, 5 top tips on how to have a body like so and so. They do my head in. It's like, I don't know, top tips on how to be like this celebrity, but it's like they're just another person doing a different job that they're seen a bit more for. Say a caretaker does a job where he's not seen at all, and you don't hear about him in the news or anything. But these celebrities, the only difference is they have a fan base, and so people know of them. It doesn't make them any more different a person. So there's no need to be freaking out over this stupid, pathetic, petty news. So what if somebody's pregnant? Who cares? Let them get on with their life.
yeah, and what was I gonna say here? So I'm gonna get really deep here for a second. I'm probably gonna make going to make a specific video about it. But you know how it is, like, obviously you're Ed, you're you, Tyler, you're you, I'm me. I see things through my eyes, and my brain comprehends it. I think people genuinely have a hard time understanding that with other people, that's exactly how it is for them. They see what they see, and their brains comprehend that. So when they're always looking for fame or something like that, it's almost as if they don't understand that there are other people out there. It's just, oh, I'm getting views, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm getting views, I'm getting subscribers, or I'm getting whatever.
Yeah, it's
the smaller YouTube channels like Ed and yourself and some other small YouTube channels that I'm hopefully trying to work with have a better understanding of it, because they're not making money off of it. And a lot of people are small and have a more real. It's hard to get big now, so they have a better understanding of it. These people that are big now sort of got big quick and never had that time to actually understand that it's not about money. It's about connecting with your subscribers or something like that.
Yeah, it's issues like this. Some of these things just get me frustrated. Things like celebrity culture, like you say.
Yeah. So the 25 minutes that you said that you had, they're pretty much up.
I've got 5 more minutes yet, but yeah.
This could make 2 15-minute videos. Sweet. So let's go on for another 5. Anybody else have any other topics or want to add on to any other topics we did?
Well, I mean, There's no
I
more
wanted
celebrity
to
culture.
do one thing.
Yeah.
What?
It's gonna take a weird turn from talking about celebrity culture and Kim Kardashian and her pregnant belly, but
Sure.
I wanted to talk about what was your guys' first game system and how did you even get into like gaming, like serious gaming?
I'll let Times go first.
Well, keep in mind I was born in 1992, and I've said this in my videos as well, but the first video game I actually ever played was Super Mario 64 in 1996. I was only 4 years old, and it was at like a chain store here. I don't remember. It was at one of those displays at the stores, and I was just staying there playing while the folks were shopping. And I was in awe by it. But the first game system I actually owned was an SNES, Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And that was just a classic. And then it went, and I'm trying to go quick here so I can give you all time. And then that went to Nintendo 64, and then that went into Xbox One, and then Xbox 360. So really, I don't know, Super Mario 64 on the N64 got me into gaming, and then obviously other games in between. I don't own a PlayStation, but I played it at friends' houses and all that. So
Yeah, I mean, okay, so for me, I mean, the first time I actually played a game was actually a very, you probably never have heard of it, because I think I don't actually know where it was on. It aired on it was a game based off a TV series, a kids TV series called Power Rangers, aired on Fox Kids. Now, I think Fox is an American thing, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever heard of Power Rangers, but back then it was a big thing.
No, we haven't heard of Power Rangers before, Tyler.
Obviously you have then.
Go ahead.
Anyway, no, it was a Game Boy Color game of it. It was one a cousin owned, and then it just got me into it. So I begged my parents for a Game Boy Color. They got me it with this Power Rangers game, and then from there they got me a Nintendo 64, probably the best games console I've owned. Mario 64 was the first game I had on it, and then it went to an Xbox and then a 360.
Nice. Ed?
Well, I think we all started with the same system, of course, the Nintendo 64. And the first game I played on it was probably Sonic or something like that. I can remember playing Sonic a lot as a kid. And from there, my mom and dad lived separate from each other. So at my dad's house, he was a PlayStation guy, so I had PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 over there. And at my mom's house, I had Xbox, and then I moved on to Xbox 360. And then I owned like every single Game Boy or whatever you want to call them. And up until the new ones, they did the DS, and then they did the DSi and the DSi XL. So it's all the same thing now.
Yeah.
But back then it was all different.
Yeah.
And they went from color to SP to advanced to all these different things. So I've owned all of them at one point or another. I don't know if I have them anymore, but
Yeah. I mean, I had a Game Boy Color, and then I had a Game Boy Advance SP. I never got an Advance. From there, it went to a DS, the very original one, and then I've got a 3DS now.
I don't know if well, my handheld gaming experiences, I've had a original Game Boy, black and white, big hunking piece of gaming equipment. And
I've had the pleasure of touching one of them, but that's it.
and then I went to Game Boy Color, and then I went to what is it? A Sega Game Gear. I don't know if you ever heard of those. Sega Game Gear.
No, I haven't heard of a Super Nintendo though, which I'm guessing is the same generation.
Before my time.
But it was pretty awesome, and I hated the Aladdin game for it though. That was so hard, at least for me. And then there was like some Aristocrat game or something like that, or Astro something, I don't know. But it was pretty awesome. And yeah, that's my handheld gaming experience.
Yeah, I mean, handhelds are a completely different idea and market. I mean, they've had some really weird ones in the past. Has anyone ever heard of I think it's called the Game Boy Mini.
I used to have one of them.
Yeah, a cousin of mine had one, and it was like the tiniest screen ever, and I thought, what the hell is this thing? I was just like, this...
It was like the size of a baby cell phone. I don't know how to explain it.
It was really something.
Which Game Boy was the one to introduce the light behind the screen so you could actually see at nighttime? Or
the SP, I think.
That must have been the SP, yeah. It had a special button for it, actually.
Yeah, it had a button on it.
Remember before that, like with your Game Boy Color, you would always try to find a little bit of light just so you could see.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I always used to, and then also taking your regular Game Boy games and putting them into color and actually seeing color for the first time. It would be awesome.
Yeah. I mean.
All right. Go ahead.
No, I mean, the Game Boy Color, I actually stumbled across it. I was clearing a few things out and I stumbled across it about a week ago. I picked it up and it still had that Power Rangers game in it.
Nice.
I had to sort of walk down nostalgia lane. It was awesome. And nerdy.
I stole a friend's Mortal Kombat game and I didn't give it back. Back in elementary school, I borrowed it. I guess for you, Tyzer, it would be year 4 or something.
Oh, right.
Or I guess over here 4th grade or something like that. But whatever it is, I was in 4th grade and I stole it, and now I feel bad because I'm 2 years removed from high school, so that's over 10 years now that I have had this game and I didn't give it back.
Think about it like as the blockbuster game you took out but never fully gave back, or the library book you never took back. It's acceptable. It's an acceptable loss.
Dude, you guys remember libraries? Oh man, libraries were always so fun. I mean, checking out something and not bringing it back, and then getting a notice about it, and always having to apply for a library card. I don't know, man.
I have no idea where my library card is.
These kids today don't have any ideas what they're missing. Oh man.
I used to go to the library every day. There used to be one like right down the street from where I lived.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, where I am, there was only one on the entire island, and it was about a 10-minute drive. Dude, 10 minutes is big for us, by the way.
I looked up a map of where you were. I never realized how small it actually was.
It is small, but over here it feels big, and then you go over to somewhere like England, and you just feel swamped. It's growing up for 16 years now in a place this big, and then going over to the UK, it's like phenomenal for us to sort of try and comprehend how big something is compared to where we live, because where we live, it feels enormous anyway. A 10-minute drive for us is like, I don't know, a 4-hour drive for you guys, I guess.
Right.
That's how it feels. Well, no, a 50-minute drive, if you will, then.
Oh wow.
So where are you located at?
Guernsey.
What island?
Channel Islands, Guernsey. Just below the UK.
Look up a map, man. Guernsey is so small. Oh man.
And there's an enormous rivalry between us and Jersey, like big time. Like there is a banter page on Facebook between the two islands, and it's some of the language used on there is absolutely disgusting.
Now, for our American audiences, you would have to explain that this is not New Jersey, but Jersey.
Oh yeah. So I was talking to somebody and they were saying, "Oh, where are you at?" "Oh, Guernsey." "Oh, I'm from Jersey. That's near you, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then he's like, "Yeah, I mean, it's great over here in America, isn't it?" And I was like, "What are you on about? What the hell are you on about?"
No, because people from New Jersey say that New Jersey in America say, "Oh, I'm from Jersey." They just say that.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, like, and there is a Guernsey in America apparently.
I'll have to check that out.
Apparently, there's a Guernsey in America. So I guess that guy was getting confused with that, because I was just like, "What the hell are you on about? I don't even live in America."
I will have to check that out. All right. Any closing statements from you all?
Other than the fact that it's been great fun as usual. I love doing these dual comms and these tri-comms. They're always good fun. Yeah.
Ed?
No, I'm good.
Well, that's nice and succinct. I have nothing as well, except that, hey, if you guys would like to subscribe, check out Tyzer's channel, check out Ed's channel, and if you're their subscribers, check out my channel.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm looking forward to connecting with my subscribers more, even if you don't have a gaming channel or a YouTube channel at all. Well, you probably do if you're watching our videos, but if you don't have a gaming channel, hey, hit me up. We can do a dual comm as well. Yeah, I'm just looking to connect with people more and be more open than I was in 2012.
Instead of boring the viewers, I'm just going to say pretty much echo what Time said. So rewind that again, listen to it a second time. Imagine some creepy English voice doing it, and you've got
it. Go ahead.
No, I wasn't going to say nothing.
People usually think that English accents are more proper and awesome over here. So
Really?
you have one thing going for you, Tyzer.
Yeah, for sure.
Look out, ladies. No.
All right, so
Alright,
this
then.
is Tyzer. I'm signing off.
This is me signing off.
Ed,
Bye.
bye.
See you guys.